run around with this knife. Uncle Ruckus ain't got no game. Wayne got game. That part. What up, though, y'all? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Feeling the spirit, of course, and I want to make a video. Feeling the spirit on. I want to talk about the goodness of Yahuwah and how it relates to us in this day and time, family. There's a lot going on out here, but that we know and we have. It's handsome. You need to get online and a haircut. He's still handsome, though. I never let nobody tell you nothing different. You did. What's up, family? It's news time. It's time to tap in. Check this real estate market out. As usual, you know they cutting up. America doing all they doing. And I don't believe they trying to destroy the nation. I think they trying to bring it to a place where they can control it more. And now you know that, Wayne. Because the Bible tells me so. We're going in the last days, family. These are the last days. And the beast system, we know who it is. We ain't got to keep talking about it. Now it's time to do something about it. It's time to do something about it, family. I got my sword. About to open this can of sword whooping on people. My channel, they gonna remember. They gonna remember Wayne name. Why? Because of this word. I'm gonna stand on this word with an iron dupe. They're gonna overcome them. They plotting on my downfall. I'm like Biggie Small. They pray for your downfall. And when you're down, which I don't really think I'm down. Some would say you down because of the motion, but I got motion. I just don't like how things are going. Being a royal, you gotta do something about that. You can't just lay down and go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Irregardless of what the world is doing, the world is not responsible for me. That's why I don't come on here talking about it. But I pray for the world. I pray for our people in this world. The chosen, God's people, set apart people, the black people. The Israelites. That means something. And I say it like it means something. You did. Because it do, it mean a whole lot, man. That's what's gonna set the difference. If you own this truck, never sell this truck. I'll never sell this truck. Yeah, these truck right from the revolution. That's what's up. That's the energy I got. Proof that shook white religion. Woo. Y'all bring the books out, man. People should feel ashamed how they went against a loyal soul. You know, I'll be checking them out. I'll be checking sisters out. I'll be checking a lot of brothers and sisters out. But my thing is, we starting to sound like the world. Ghana's new president. We starting to sound like them, talking about all these talking points. John Mahama's return. Ain't no separation in the world and the children of God. And that's what we're on right now. That's what I'm on. There's things they want to tap into. They want to hear that knowledge, you know? They want to take it and be able to tap in. It's like a situation in my life. You think I'm going to let, because I don't have a certain amount of money or access to things, stop me from believing who I am? Are you crazy? That means you need to get up and do things with determination. You need to get up and do things with determination and a conviction. You have to know what you really want to tap into. You know, you want to start a business. What's there necessary? And you know you got the goods to get it done. You go through what you got to go through to get it done. But like the people don't want to support you. Like, what the hell? And people that know you, like, they like, oh no, I ain't gonna guess what's on nobody's mind, and I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm through with all that. Nobody mind, and I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm through with all that. I don't care what the world doing or what they not doing. I know what I'm gonna do. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. So instead of me complaining, here the fuck I come. You know, fuck I come. I'm tired of playing games. People playing games. Like I said, people will see you on business and know you know you sincere, but it's like that's crazy. You don't get no support for what you're doing. But then again, if you understand who you are, you know there's a law that's greater. Like I had to tell my son, man, don't worry about what nobody's saying. We ain't worried about what nobody's saying. Cause then when we worry, we give them power over us. They don't got no motherfucking power. If they had that kind of power, they'd be wealthy and they get to control the outcome of things, you know? So now we got to step up. Wherever we lacking, that means that's opportunity for us. And God ain't going to let you go past that moment until you fulfill that. So you got to step out. Am I going to go doing the things that I used to do? No. I'm not going to go sell no weed, try to get no quick come up. None of that. I'm going to do it the right way. I started a business and don't even use it right. I could have been using my money to make purchases. Could have started me a bank account, which I am now because it's a pressing situation. I'm a small company, so I ain't worried about all those taxes. And what I'm doing is local. What I need is coming from a local perspective. Yeah, I want to support the brothers and sisters around the world and things, you know, probably order things from another country. I know will be empowering us. But right now, I'm not going to wait, you know. And I pray that same determination and steadfastness over all my young brothers and sisters, my children and children and after all children. We are keeper of the ways of the Most High. We pray for all. You know, I ain't getting caught up in world politics. That's not of God. God said everything He created is good. They full of shit. And people follow that. That's why they be mad at you. You one of the chosen. You got something. They know you got something. Opportunity. You get that call towards what you good at, your gifts. But even though you might not be getting that call, that's where you have to swing the pencil. You have to step in, me personally, and fill that void. Okay, you don't do business with the banks. You got to change that, homie. It's a partnership. You have to look at it from that perspective because you got the goods. I can go buy products, set up shop, and sell the mess out of them. Get dressed, go talk to some people I know, you know, and go get the things that I know people need. You know, find out the need, their need. Go get the products and sell them to them. You can get them at a good price, perfect. Even if you buy where you might make $10 or something. The point is you want to get your feet wet and making offers. I hear Myron Golden talking about that, but you hear and then it's a difference in hearing and doing. Shit, I do it every day, but now I'm gonna do it with a determination that's different. You don't be doing that. Well, why you ain't? Because I haven't marketed myself in a sense where I'm gonna play. You heard me say I don't even use millionaires. Let me tell you something. Rich folk use business accounts, so that means they use that money. Why would I put my money up if I could use their money? I'm in it to make money. But I'm so old school and detrimental to myself. Instead of using the system, I'm caught up in the system did to my people. Instead of using that system now, turn that energy on that system, that good energy. That's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna turn that good energy into a positive, productive situation for me and my dependents. Because God told me. He told you too. Any man that doesn't provide for his children and his children's children, don't expect nothing of him. He's not gonna give you nothing, pal. So as his servant, his son, you want them as a father and a provider and a protector. You gotta put that work in. Y'all always heard me say, I don't want my children working. I got that knacking for hustle. But it's like you stuck in there waiting like, I don't want to mess with the system. And I'm probably still the only Negro that, oh, I ain't messing with the system. Like, nigga, what? Bro, are you serious? I like your steadfastness. I like that you stayed down, 10 toes down on that. But where did it get you? You know, for all your valor, you know, instead of on principles, where has that gotten you? You got to use that, family, because every day is a continuous cycle. Every day or every other, every day you're gonna need money to take care of things. You need finances here. You know, you can understand what they are. You can know the system is raggedy, this and that, but don't let that prevent you from your purpose. I'm telling you from a personal perspective because I did it. You have every opportunity afforded you. These banks, they don't got it all. They need business partners. You are their business partner. If you see which, in the sense that you understand money and you're going to guide your business, but you're going to use their means, which they can also eat because you're going to create cash flow through that credit that they allow you to use. I can go buy products. You know, I can use that money to go buy automotive parts. So when my customers come, that'll help drum up business because now I don't got to just fix the cars. I can get a real diagnosis machine. My son on that computer. Here you go. Look these trouble codes up and look over the history of how it's been dealt with and learn that real quick. Write, take notes, and let's go out there and do it. You know, we bring that knowledge and assimilate it in real life, in real time, in this genre that I created. You know what I'm saying, Mosaic? Yeah, all the elements are in place, but my only hang up is I never dealt with world systems. I never had a credit card. I don't have no credit debt. The only debt I had was the student loan. Okay, I got 2 phone bills. I need to pay that phone bill. But other than that, I don't have no student loans, no credit debt. And I think that's like under 6 something, if not 6 something. And I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to start using that credit so I can be able to put others in position, my children first. I know they waiting on their father, their dad. Their dad been on a long journey. And somewhere along the way, he got stuck and trying to stay focused and do what's right, live right. But at the same time, you got to eat. God understand you down. He told you to rule. He sent you to rule and have dominion over these hands. And if you saying you represent him, that comes with a level of royalty. You know, you operate at with a level with a touch of royalty and with the integrity that it comes with. You know, you top shelf. Everything you doing it the right way. You crossing all your T's, dotting all your I's. You sit down, you getting the knowledge. Something you want to do, you're not letting the world hinder you. So I can stop that. I'm hindering myself in essence because what's in my heart and my spirit, now I'm going to deal with having that access is not going to be like the world do. And there's a lot that I do have to learn when it comes to money. As far as respecting it, there's a law that operates that where it will grow, you know, and flourish. And yes, you can come from what the world say is nothing, having nothing, and use that system and turn it to something. We do it every day. People do it every day. But you need to be exposed to that. Don't get caught up. Yeah, it may seem like, oh, I need a job. That's bullshit. You create the job. Create the whatever the need is. You can create an avenue where you can offer that need to people you know they have certain needs. You can create that, be that out, the solution for it. And that's what I'm on right now. And I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Y'all hear me? Now you're gonna see it. Tomorrow I'm going to bed. I'm gonna get up early and get the hell out of here. Make it happen. Connect with everybody that I know and love because they also have a part in playing in the success of it. Start taking them little shirts and things or little products. Right now, I'm into graphic designs and I'm selling shirts, hoodies, clothing apparel. Take them some of the things, to put it out there. Man, rock this. You know, it's free on the house. You rock it, let me know. I got some on the back end. You post some pictures of it on your sites. Pay them right here, homegrown. That's what I'm on watching. Incessantly. I've gotten lazy. That's the problem. Because what the dependents worry on should have been taken care of through the parents. And I always said that, like, our elders, I love them, but I think they're in a position where they should pass the mantle. I'm not saying don't just become inactive and give things up like, oh no, just go. No, you can be active, but open the door opportunity for your people. It don't, and with what we got, it don't always take money. You need, that's like me. I need a garage where I can operate out of. I can't find a garage for the life of me, and I know the people around me got garages, but for some reason, it's like they don't see how you can make money. And I watch this. It's you can go online and type up inside garages. These people selling inside garage space you can rent for whatever, repairs, storing things. I'm like, why black people don't see that? Why we not that progressive? Now I understand why Christ, except like when he was confronted with the centurion, the Roman centurion that asked him to bless his child. And he believed. And Christ was like, I haven't seen this much faith, not even in Israel. Like, and this is a Roman. Now they want to tell you, you got groups that, and you got a group thought, and even regular, you got a thought that says them were Israelites. Yeah, they could have been Israelites because everybody served, even the Hebrews, we're serving the God of Israel. But no, yeah, they've entered into rest because they trust Christ through the word and through their obedience. They're showing by their deeds, their hearts, their love is there. The trust is in the word, in the Messiah, and they're loving their neighbors, and they believing on the Father. So yeah, they were serving the God of Israel. And when Christ bring them to the fold, when he gathered, they more than likely will be in the house of Israel. Israel don't want to say, it won't be no Gentile. It's going to be whoever is obedient, keeps his commandments, and endures to the end. We're not going off ritual law. There's a spiritual law at work that's greater. They gonna argue that down. Oh, ain't no spiritual Israel. Okay, what about the to kill that? When Abraham was out there, he met with Melchizedek. He was a high priest and king. Wasn't no high priests and kings in the Levites. So that's that there was a greater power at work, right? That power was coming from Jeshurun. It came from the king of what was his name? The king. Holy Spirit, work with me. My mind is racing on a million things. It's on putting my foot, planting my flag, and getting to the king of Melchizedek, king of Salem. Salem is Jeshurun. Jeshurun is Israel, another name, spiritual Israel. And a lot of Hebrews don't know that. So when they hear things like that, that's like even King Solomon, when he built the temple, think about it. He not only prayed for Israel and Judah, but he also prayed for the strangers that will look to the Most High. Remember, the Father said, you pray towards the temple. Those who look that way, whose heart was focused towards the Most High, the God of Israel, he accepted them. Solomon prayed that the Most High would hear them and accept them. And he even spoke on Israel and Judah if they were scattered, that he would remember the covenant that was given to our forefathers. Remember us and regather us. You think the Most High not going to stand on his covenant? Yes, he is. Because those who remembering and repenting and turning our hearts back to the Father, and showing others and preaching the message. He hear you. You just have to endure to the end. It's so many trials we're going through. It seems like that's all we hear about. But you're gonna hear about his goodness too. I'm not even focused on that. It's a work in progress every day. You have to recalibrate your mind and remember, everything works out for the good of those who love the Most High. That's all you got to worry about. Don't worry about what your parents saying, your grandparents saying, your brothers or sisters, your aunts and uncles. If they're not saying what the Most High saying, cut that shit off. Excuse my French, but cut them off. You don't want to hear that. Yeah, show them love, be courteous and kind, but keep it moving. Should nobody be speaking nothing over you but what the Most High has declared by His word and pushing you towards that reality. You are young, especially for our young brothers and sisters. You are young talent. We have to pour into you. That's what I'm going to do. Now I have to put up. That's the mission. Straight up. It's just too many questions and not enough answers. Too many variables, too many unchecked boxes. Now I got to get out here and stand on business. And that's what the hell I'm going to do. And with that, y'all be encouraged, be motivated. Anybody that's speaking against me, I use that for fuel. I let that fuel my mission, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. Ain't no peons gonna stop what I'm doing. No peons. Religious ain't this, ain't none of that. Can't no church come take no power, tell you sit down, you can't say this or say that. That's what they scared of. I can care less who don't believe. You gonna believe when you see us shine. Hey, they gonna believe in because they gonna be coming asking you, why do you do that there? You gotta believe, fam. We the people. And exercise. That's what you need to do. Push that shit out a little bit. Go get some money. Low. Nobody you balling up. You two motherfuckers. Make some motherfucking money. Gonna make some boom. You use your own design. You're gonna make some moolah, baby. On everything. I just thought I got to upload. I wish I ain't have to do all that. I can have somebody to upload my pitch, my prints, so I can send them to this company. They can go on for. I'm gonna sit down and do it on my computer so I can get the correct side thing. Now we got to make some moves. We about to make real moves. We back in the building, y'all. They ain't gonna understand because now it's a whole different energy. You woke now. We working for the kingdom. We ain't working for the world trying to keep up with them. I ain't gonna be going out to no parties. Ain't none of that gonna happen. I'm gonna be going out and gathering. Cause all that's gonna change too. I don't go nowhere and do nothing. I already be fussing and cussing. But I'm gonna start going out because on purpose. But I ain't gonna be going all that bull crap they be into because I ain't like them. I don't hate nobody, but and yeah, I am. I do think I'm all that. I'm not coming. Wayne is not coming. And I ain't trying to be available for everybody. You dig? I'm a hot commodity. A rare commodity. I'm talking about a hot commodity, a rare commodity. And everybody ain't gonna get the chance to be around this. You got to protect your energy, fam. You know, you the star seeds. We the fair use copyright. Fair use copyright. Whatever I put on is gonna be for educational purposes. There's information. That's why we watch the news. I don't know why they make us say copyright, but we're gonna respect that. The work of anybody, information they're producing, because it takes hard work to get out there and go connect them T's, cross them T's and dot them I's, getting that information. People don't be wanting to talk to you. You got to convince them or might have to pay them. You know, if it's worth it, it's no problem. Ain't nothing free in life. Nothing. Everything you want, you're going to have to pay a price for it, even with your parents. And that means being obedient and they give you what you want. Now I got to go to work because I ain't been giving my kids what they need. I get off my ass. It's finna happen, fam. It's been a long time coming, I promise you. Breaking only idiots by these. Yeah, these cars right now are bad. Yes. How much worse could America's home prices possibly get? I keep trying to tell, but real estate bonds here in America, right? You got others that buy into them. As an individual, you can buy into them, those bonds. Or as a group. What? These white people are funny to me. They always trying to tell somebody what they can't do. Y'all are unlawful. What is wrong with you? That ain't what God said. You got to hit them with logic and reason, because if you don't, they gonna come back with that dumbass shit. You want to destroy that energy. Even with black people real cynical, but your pessimism don't affect me. I'm like Nipsey. Your pessimism ain't affecting me. I'm gonna still be motivated, still 10 toes down, dedicated to the cause. You did. It's the rebirth. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. I'm out of here. Y'all support the cause. We gonna be popping out soon. Me and my son gonna be popping out. You gonna see the girls, the grandchildren. I got, man, I gotta try it. You gonna see us on here, but you gonna see us probably in some videos somewhere or pictures. We got a beautiful family. I ain't put my family on this all on no internet. That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. When they come forward, it's gonna be on business. I love this because this is too much. Black Americans should always do this. No, we should start our own business. You know, start our own business and do business with one another for the sake of preservation, self-preservation. Ain't no other group gonna come to our rescue. They not running to the community and making purchases with us, even though they're rejecting China. Because we know China manufactures a lot of their work. Like we don't fucking know this, and y'all and they raising the prices like crazy, and a lot of people going along with it. I have problems like that, but they're not understanding quality. You gotta know how to do quality control. Yeah, bring good shit, but them prices, come on, man, y'all middleman, fuck out of here. Trump is God's curse to whites. Dig that. Dig that. Y'all had to change your heart. It ain't been a year yet. It ain't been a year. They already jumped off the Trump train. Y'all some, but it's still government. You still, that's crazy. Y'all will say this. Show you how confused people are. They'll say all this about Trump and they mad. That's black and white, right? But they still deal with that same system, which he governs. He's the leader of. Like, what the? They still under that system and work for it and support his rule. Like, what are you doing all that woofing for? Leave it alone. Come out from among them and start your own. The kingdom philosophy of servant leadership. Yes, because there's a code I want to put this out. If you're on this truck, a lot of these trucks right now are bad. And I'm seeing people riding around like they flossing. I'm not even going to go into it, but it's going to be a whole lot of trucking recalls. People going to be sick. You in your luxury trucks. Hmm. That's my man. I listen from Miles Monroe, y'all. And I'm about to roll. I see y'all in the field. We out early. Shalom and power to the people. Y'all gonna see a new Dwayne. New and improved like I've always been. I've just been in the cut, you know? You're gonna feel me now. I think they ready. Peace. They gonna feel me. That's right.